The last ward of the hospital. On the outskirts of the city stood St. Mary's Hospital, once a center of modern medicine, now shrouded in mystery. Every night, patients admitted to the final ward, Ward number 13, vanished without a trace. The doctors and nurses feared this ward, and no one dared to stay there longer than necessary. Dr. Max's curiosity. Dr. Max, a brave and logical man, refused to believe in superstitions. When he heard of these mysterious disappearances, he decided to investigate the matter himself. Despite warnings from the hospital staff, he chose to spend the night in Ward number 13. The first hours of the night, at 11 p.m., Dr. Max entered the ward, disguised as a patient. Only 3 other patients were in the room, their faces pale with fear. Their eyes darted around nervously. Max approached them and asked, "Why are you all so afraid? Has something strange happened here?" An elderly patient, his voice trembling, replied, "Every night, someone from this ward disappears. We are afraid that one of us will be next." Max reassured them and stayed alert. The strange occurrences begin. At 12:30 a.m., the ward's lights began flickering. A cold breeze swept through the room. Max sensed an unnatural silence in the air. He looked around, but nothing seemed out of place. Suddenly, one of the patients in the corner started trembling violently. His eyes were wide open, staring at something unseen. He screamed, "She is coming! She is coming!" Before Max could react, a chilling scream echoed through the ward. The patient's body lifted off the bed, as if pulled by an unseen force. Before Max's eyes, the patient dissolved into black smoke and disappeared. A dark past. Fear crept into Max's heart, but he was determined to uncover the truth. He decided to search the hospital's old records. The next morning, he went to the library section and combed through the hospital's history. After hours of searching, he found an old file, and the name written on it sent shivers down his spine: Nurse Ruth D'Souza. The tragic story of Ruth D'Souza. 50 years ago, a kind and dedicated nurse named Ruth D'Souza worked at the hospital. She treated her patients like family. However, a corrupt hospital official took an interest in her and harassed her repeatedly. When Ruth resisted, the official falsely accused her of misconduct. She was declared mentally unstable and locked inside Ward number 13. She was tortured for days. Beaten, starved, and left alone in the ward, she eventually took her own life. Before dying, she vowed revenge on those who wronged her. Since then, every patient admitted to Ward number 13 mysteriously vanished. People believed that Ruth's vengeful spirit still roamed the ward, seeking justice. Facing the truth, Max now understood why the patients disappeared. Ruth's spirit had not found peace and was taking her revenge. He needed to find a way to end this cycle of terror. After speaking with old hospital staff, he discovered that Ruth's body had never been properly buried. Her spirit could only rest if she was given the respect she deserved. The final ritual and peace. With the help of some former nurses and staff, Dr. Max found Ruth's remains and arranged a proper burial for her. They performed prayers to bring peace to her soul. As the last rites were completed, the strange occurrences in Ward number 13 gradually ceased. Was it really over? The hospital staff finally breathed a sigh of relief, but Max still felt uneasy. Had Ruth's spirit truly found peace, or was this just the beginning of something new? Even today, those who pass by Ward number 13 at night claim to hear faint whispers and the sound of a woman sobbing perhaps Ruth had not forgotten the injustice done to her. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.